Moral stages of development. Kohlberg's stages of moral development is a theory that explains how people's sense of morality, or understanding of right and wrong, develops over time. The theory is divided into 3 levels, each containing 2 stages, making a total of 6 stages. The stages progress from the basic understanding of morality, based on the avoiding punishment, to more advanced view focused on universal ethical principles. This theory was developed by psychologist Lawrence Kohlberg, who believed that people move through these stages as they grow and learn more about the world.
Pre-conventional stage. At this level, moral decisions are based on avoiding punishment and seeking personal rewards rather than understanding societal rules. Stage 1. Obedience, punishment, reorientation, where right and wrong are judged by consequences and individualism and exchange, where actions are guided by self-interest and mutual benefit. Morality at this level is externally controlled and focused on intermediate personal outcomes.
Stage 2. Individualism and exchange. At the individualism and exchange stage or moral development, children account for individual points of view and judge action based on how they serve individual needs. Recognize that others have their own needs. Right action are those that serve the individual own needs or individual fair change.
Finn's sense of good or bad is directly linked to whether he gets punished or not. Finn sees what is happening to his friend and wants to help, but he doesn't because he is afraid the teacher may punish him if he gets caught fighting. He asks himself, how can I avoid punishment? Mary decides to intervene and help Tom. She knows that she might get punished, but she also knows that she could become a victim herself someday. If she helps Tom now, he might help her in the future. She is asking herself, what's in it for me?
So, let's move on to the next stage, which is the conventional stage. This stage usually occurs during adolescence and adulthood. At this level, people base their moral decisions on social rules and expectations. Basically, what others think is right or wrong. Stage 3. Interpersonal relationships. People do what's right to be liked or accepted. In Stage 4, maintaining social order, people follow laws and rules to keep society running smoothly.
Letty sees the fight and wants to intervene, but when she realizes that all the others are just watching, she decides not to get involved. She wants others to see that she is a good girl who is conforming with the ethics of the community. She asks herself, what do others think of me? When the teacher sees the group fighting, he immediately steps in and shouts, "Stop! Fighting at school is forbidden." He feels that, above all, it is important to follow the rules, otherwise, chaos breaks out. He feels it is his duty to uphold the rules that sustain a functioning society. He asks himself, how can I maintain law and order?
Post-conventional moral reasoning is the third and highest level in Lawrence Kohlberg's theory of moral development. At this level, people move beyond simply following rules and laws set by authority figures. Instead, they base their moral decision on universal ethical principles like justice, equality, and human rights. Stage 5. Social contract and individual rights. At this stage, individuals recognize that laws and rules are based on social contracts and should promote the greatest good for the greatest number. However, they also understand that individual rights can sometimes supersede laws.
Kohlberg Stage 6. Moral reasoning is based on universal ethical principles like justice, equality, and human rights, where individuals act according to their own conscience, even if it means disobeying laws or social norms.
Jessie, who watches from afar, is not sure how she feels about this. To her, rules make only sense if they serve the right purpose. Obviously, the school rules prohibit fighting, but maybe Tom deserved to learn his lesson. Just yesterday, he punched a young guard from grade 1. She asks herself, does our rules truly serve all members of the community? All those involved now have to face the headmaster. He first explains the school rules and why they exist. He then clarifies that rules are valid only if they are grounded in justice. The commitment to justice carries with it an obligation to disobey unjust rules. The headmaster's highest moral principle is compassion. He believes that all people should learn to understand each other's viewpoint and that they don't feel alone with their feelings.